MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6, 7, 8 inning. Solid pitcher. It'll be fun to watch in this one here tonight.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Got it second. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
It's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3-1 to Martinez.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the stretch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Kane, but this will land untouched. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit down the line at first. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And that's out number 1.
Batting first, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
A man at second with 1 down, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hook one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
2-2 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Anthony Rizzo. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 offering.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 1-0. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. There's one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That's by him for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in for the Braves, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Jose.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
No, that's the ball.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now back, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Albies picks it up, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
1-2.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sale has his target. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-1 home. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike three.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Smoke toward third. Devers fields it cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Marlins leave one. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now batting, JT Realmuto. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the fourth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fouled off. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And Alvarez will be there for the first down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one,
and here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Sale sets, and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good. Bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Oh, and he throws it away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. High in the air out to center field. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. Braves lead this one 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Miami, the center fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. That goes Kiermaier on the warning track. He makes the catch. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready now for the Marlins, Carlos Santana. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 4-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way.
Ball, go.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Shotrack. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball.
Realmuto matches up here in this one against his former employer. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That evens it up, 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kane going back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His first homer so far in the series. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And it's fouled away. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
All
3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Mike Minor enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26, Mike Minor.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Francisco Lindor, to try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's only 2 for 10. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Rafael Devers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Very high, 2-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Hansel Robles.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fastball well outside.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Carlos Santana.
Diego Castillo will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
So now Carlos Santana, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are
base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up. Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slider.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Rosario. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the seventh. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
3-1.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The set and the 1-0.
Playing 11, 1-1.
This one's down to third. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Here it comes. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Gary Sanchez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Now running the first for the Marlins, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Daniel Hudson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 46, Daniel Hudson. The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And he struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 4. Andrew McCutchen remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 22.
Jose Leclerc was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now the 1-0. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch fouled off. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Yoán Moncada as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains steady at 6-4. Luis Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luis Castillo.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Devers over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2 one more time.
Ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 6-4. Liam Hendriks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 21, Liam Hendriks.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
Devers.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch hit hard to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hendricks has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And no offer there from Kane, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin
Ready once again,
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch coming. Here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Second and third here, one man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch to 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Three-two pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Final strike for the Braves. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Here now is the